The power of courage, kindness, and resilience. Welcome to Life Tells Stories, where we dive into extraordinary tales that reveal the resilience, courage, and humanity hidden in everyday life. Today's story is about Ella, a hard-working warehouse employee whose life takes an unexpected turn after an act of selfless heroism. What would you do if helping a stranger cost you everything? That's exactly what happened to Ella when a single decision changed her life forever. As secrets unfolded and justice prevailed, this incredible journey revealed the true power of kindness and determination. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more inspiring stories. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get started. Ella, a 25-year-old woman, spent her entire life caring for her ailing mother. Her dreams of college faded as she took a physically demanding warehouse job to pay the bills and cover her mother's medical expenses. The warehouse was a harsh environment, with long hours and constant pressure to meet quotas. Employees were pushed to their limits, and the management often overlooked their well-being, focusing solely on productivity. Ella worked tirelessly, often taking overtime shifts to ensure her mother received the best care possible. Despite the grueling work and emotional exhaustion, she remained steadfast. Her co-workers admired her dedication, but noticed she kept to herself, seldom engaging in workplace gossip or social activities. This made her a target for suspicion when trouble began brewing at the warehouse. One freezing morning, Ella was riding the bus to work when she noticed a luxury car swerving uncontrollably on an icy road. The vehicle spun out of control and slammed into a tree with a loud crash. Without hesitation, Ella leaped into action. She sprinted across the street, her boots crunching in the snow, and approached the wreckage. The scene was chaotic. The car's windshield was shattered, snow covered the hood, and the driver was slumped over the wheel. Ella's heart raced, but her instincts took over. She called 911 and began assessing the situation. Unable to open the driver's door, she searched the trunk and found a golf club. Using it, she broke a rear window and unlocked the door. The driver, later identified as Ethan, was barely conscious. Ella noticed blood seeping from a wound on his head, and his breathing was labored. Remembering first aid tips she had learned from a community workshop, she stabilized his neck, loosened his scarf to improve airflow, and used snow to slow the bleeding. Her quick actions likely saved Ethan's life, and paramedics arrived just in time to take over. Ella's hands were shaking as she watched the ambulance drive away, but she felt a deep sense of relief knowing she had done her best. Ella arrived at work late, her clothes still damp from the snow, and her hands visibly trembling. Instead of understanding, she was met with cold stares and whispers. Management had gathered employees for a meeting, announcing that thefts had been uncovered and warning of severe consequences. Suspicion was high, and tensions were palpable. When Ella entered, a co-worker sneered, "How convenient for you to be late today." Others murmured in agreement. Ella explained her delay, recounting the accident and her efforts to save the driver, but no one seemed to care. The manager accused her outright. "You were seen acting suspiciously, and now you're late on a critical day. You're fired." Ella's protests fell on deaf ears. She even showed her call history to prove she had contacted 911, but her manager dismissed it as a ploy. Humiliated and heartbroken, Ella left the warehouse with her belongings, her reputation tarnished, and her financial future in jeopardy. Meanwhile, Ethan, the man Ella had saved, regained consciousness in the hospital. As a prominent lawyer, he was used to controlling situations, but this time he owed his life to someone else. He learned from the paramedics about the young woman who had rescued him and insisted on finding her to express his gratitude. Ethan's staff traced Ella's steps through the taxi driver who had taken her to the warehouse. When Ethan discovered that Ella had been unjustly fired and accused of theft, His gratitude turned to determination. He decided to use his resources to help her clear her name and reclaim her dignity. Ella returned home to find Ethan and his staff in her living room. Her mother, visibly concerned, introduced them. Ella was initially wary, but Ethan's kind demeanor and heartfelt thanks eased her fears. He recounted the details of the accident and expressed his deep gratitude for her bravery. Ethan then revealed the unjust treatment she had faced at the warehouse. "What happened to you is unacceptable," he said firmly. "Let me help you fight back." Ella was hesitant, unsure if she could trust him or if she wanted to relive the humiliation. But her mother's encouraging words and Ethan's sincerity convinced her to take the first step toward justice. Ethan's legal team launched a full investigation into the warehouse. They uncovered damning evidence. One of the managers had been orchestrating the thefts and blaming innocent employees to cover his tracks. The company's owners were shocked when confronted with the findings. Ella's story gained traction, and public pressure mounted for the company to take responsibility. Recognizing their failure, the owners scheduled a private meeting with Ella to address the situation directly. Ella arrived at the warehouse for the meeting, accompanied by Ethan. As they entered, the tension was palpable. Employees whispered as Ella passed, some avoiding eye contact, others glaring. In the conference room, the company's primary shareholders awaited her arrival. A private jet emblazoned with the company's logo had landed outside, signaling the seriousness of the situation. The owners issued a formal apology, admitting their mistakes and offering Ella a generous compensation package. They cleared her name and promised to implement stricter oversight to prevent similar incidents in the future. For the first time in weeks, Ella felt a sense of relief. The compensation Ella received allowed her to pay off her mother's medical bills and start planning for a brighter future. Encouraged by Ethan and her mother, she decided to pursue her long-lost dream of attending college. When the university learned of her story, they offered her a scholarship, recognizing her resilience and courage. Ella's story became a beacon of hope, inspiring countless others who faced adversity. Her bravery and determination resonated deeply with people worldwide. What would you have done in Ella's shoes? Let us know in the comments below. Your thoughts matter to us. Ella thrived in her new life. Her college education and social work fueled her passion for helping others, and she began volunteering with organizations that supported individuals facing workplace injustices. Ethan's unwavering support and friendship became a cornerstone of her journey. They often reflected on the unexpected path their lives had taken since that fateful day. Ella's transformation from a struggling warehouse worker to a symbol of resilience was a testament to the power of perseverance and the kindness of strangers. Ella's story left an indelible mark on everyone involved. For Ethan, it was a reminder of the importance of using his resources to uplift others. For Ella, it was proof that even in the darkest times, courage and kindness could light the way forward. As Ella walked across the stage at her college graduation, she felt a profound sense of pride. She had not only survived but thrived, turning her struggles into a source of strength and hope for others. This story reminds us of the power of courage, empathy, and resilience. Ella's journey from despair to triumph shows that even the smallest acts of kindness can ripple out and create monumental change. At Life Tells Stories, we believe in sharing tales that uplift and inspire. If this story moved you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends to spread the message of hope and justice. What part of Ella's journey resonated most with you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and until next time, stay inspired and keep spreading kindness. Goodbye.